The reason that I think Lettre Farmhouse is a very good care service is because of the therapeutic way that they work with young people here. So I've seen evidence that they use a very similar therapeutic approach with the different young people, but that they're very good at adapting that to meet the individual needs of each young person. So what I mean by that is that although they use a similar approach, then it's very specifically tailored to fit each young person at that particular point in time in their lives to try and give them what they need. One of the things that I think is fairly unique about the location in particular of this service is that we're based on farmland, and some of the young people have told me how much they've enjoyed the interaction with the animals, actually with the farmers who own the land here, and the difference that that's made to them in terms of how they feel about themselves, how they've experienced living here. In terms of involving the young people that they care for here, then the service is very good at asking young people to be involved in decisions that are made in a very minute detail. So decisions about their own lives, the activities they're involved in, the food they eat, when they go to bed, with some qualifications around that one, I suppose. And also bigger things about how the service is run and what works well for them. And what I've seen here is evidence that they don't just ask the young people for that information and for their input into that, they actually then follow that through and do something about that. And I've seen action plans that they've put together that then go on to say how they're going to adapt things to fit more with what the young people would like or have said would work well for them. Some of the young people who live here right now have been here for quite a few years, and one in particular is very articulate in saying what the difference is that's made to her. And she's also connected the fact that the staff group has been very consistent and stable for quite a few years into how that's helped her. She clearly says that she sees the staff group as really important and instrumental in helping her to become the young person she's become. And, she sort of said to me that they're like my family. So I think that stability of staff group is really important in terms of working long term with young people. I think that the manager here has played a key role in facilitating the stability of the staff group, and that should be acknowledged. But the staff themselves are very motivated, and they recognise how important it is for young people to have the same people around them where that's possible. They do always offer you a cup of tea here, actually, and it does make a difference. No, seriously, when you go places and it's that welcoming thing, that if somebody offers you a cup of tea, you know that that's what they usually do. So it's about making people comfortable, and I think you can't really quantify that. If you come somewhere and they offer you a cup of tea, you kind of know that that's what they usually do with everybody. And it actually is part of how they work here. And one thing that I think probably is important that I haven't mentioned is that the relatives of young people are welcomed here to come for a meal and to have a relaxing time around the kitchen table, have a cup of tea or coffee. So not only am I offered a cup of tea coming here, but everybody would be, I think, as they come through the door. And that's important in terms of maintaining those links for young people and their families.